Erik ten Hag is into his first finale of Manchester United as a Manchester United manager. First season, and obviously he has fired himself into the first final of Manchester United, with lots of records being set today as United has gone ahead to win the game of football today at a site known as Old Trafford. Welcome to United Matters channel. Lots of things to talk about. Rock and David is my name. Smash the like button, comment and share. Nicholas KE, that is coming in from Kenya. You are really a regular onto this channel, so thank you. You can't sleep without me coming with you and really giving you my reaction. Thank you for really watching in, and keep all the love going in through. And this is Rokan David. Now, United 2, Nottingham Forest 0. It is a game of football that has been a double header. First leg won by 3-0 away at City Grounds. Here again, United have gone ahead to win the game of football against Nottingham at Old Trafford by 2-0, meaning that we've won with an aggregate of 5-0. We are into the finale that is going to be played on the 26th of February at Wembley against a team known as Newcastle that won yesterday Southampton by 2-1, aggregating to 3-1 in total. Bruno Guimaraes sent off, but obviously he won't really miss out. He won't miss out on the final because those 3 games is going to serve them in the Premier League, meaning that in the final is going to be a variable. So to me, I feel like even if he misses out on the games that are going to be in the Premier League, they're going to play against Spurs, Liverpool, and another team, meaning that they might lose. And if at all they lose and we win our games, then it will be working like a charm for us in the Premier League because we'll be going ahead of them in a very good way, because Newcastle without Bruno Guimaraes is like a car without an engine. So that's the scenario that you can regard it to. So thank you guys for watching in through. I'm seeing people coming in through and flocking into the comment section. I'm having Asimo Hillary, then Mr. Funny One. Thank you guys for watching in through, and let's jet into this and set it rolling, because Ten Hag is into his first finale as a manager of Manchester United. Before I really dissect this game of football, I might forget to let you know this, but do you know that we've gone ahead to win 12 games consecutively? No draw. Have you heard this? No draw, no loss, 12 games consecutively at Old Trafford. This is turning into a fortress. Ten Hag is turning Old Trafford into a fortress. If at all I'm to list, remember, we last lost the game of football at Old Trafford against Rio Sociedad. That's it. The rest of the games have been wins, and we've registered only 1 draw against Newcastle. You remember that very well. After Newcastle, we played Spurs. We won Spurs. We beat West Ham. We beat Sheriff. After Sheriff, we beat Aston Villa, then Nottingham. Name it. 12 games, straight wins at Old Trafford. What a fortress Old Trafford is turning into, and who is really engineering all this? It is Erik ten Hag, the man of the moment. And though the goals came in late, in the 73rd minute, Anton Martial with Freddie scoring 3 minutes later, we really won the game of football. But there is one thing you need to get. There is one thing that most people are not going to give attention, and most of you never even got attention to or gave attention to detail, because the manager came and told his players that let's not commit a lot. Let's play it easy, but let's be expressive. Let's not be so hard. Let's play it safe. Let's keep our goal area safe. And that's what United played. They played at Gear 1. That's it. You can't tell me that in this game of football, we played at Gear 2. Even when Martial, Rashford, and Sancho came in at the same time, that was not Gear 2, because you saw how they are playing. They are playing it safe, easy, and trying to really prepare for the game of Crystal Palace we're going to play on Sunday, because the intensity was really low, but he knew that let's get that ball, knock it around, and obviously a goal will come. And obviously it took us 76 minutes to register our first 73 minutes to register our first goal and obviously Martial scored. But it was natural. He told them, don't fidget, don't hurry your brains, don't be in the hurry, calm down. Obviously this is going to come to a halt, and obviously it did, with a 2-0 win coming in from Manchester United, Martial and Fred. So I really remembered, as I was watching this game of football, I really remembered James Donker, while we are doing the match day live or the match build-up, he told me that this is going to be a training for Manchester United. Obviously, it looked like a training session. That's it, because we are not committing. We are playing like we knew we are in the final. We just needed a draw to get through. And obviously, we got there for you. Abdallah Iga, thank you for watching in. Nantume Fatuma, thank you for watching in. Osanji Wilbrod, thank you for watching in. And I'm going to come in through to read your comments later as we really get into this game of football. But lots of things to note about that I want to first hint on is Sancho came on through. Most of you might have looked or get excited for Sancho coming in through, his touch looking great. Obviously, he's lacking much fitness, but I believe those 30 minutes that I put in these legs are really going to help him a lot as we prosper into our season. But did you notice the position where Erik ten Hag played Jadon Sancho? When Sancho came on, Bruno switched right. Sancho played as a central attacking midfielder. With United running short of options, Ten Hag is improvising to see to it that he turns Jadon Sancho into a central attacking midfielder. That has been one of the things that have been calling out, that Sancho at Dortmund played into that position. He played as a right winger, left winger. He'll always led the line sometimes. And then he played as a central attacking midfielder or a number 10. And when the manager brought him through, he told Bruno Fernandes, go and play wide. Let Sancho play centrally. And I think you really saw how good Sancho is. And his touch is really out of this world. Because when you put Sancho off the wing, his pace is not all that you're going to come out and really capitalize onto a lot. Nara. He has a very good feet, jinking feet, sends people the wrong way. But the most killer bit of Sancho is his first touch and his passing accuracy. He doesn't really put a foot wrong. So the manager tried him out today in a central attack midfield area, sent Bruno the wide way onto the wide, and obviously he really came on through and really delivered very, very well. But that was also a master technical change by Erik ten Hag, because I think you got to know that when you look at Antony and Garnacho, they've not been putting in the cross early enough. That is it, and that was the fact. They were not putting in the early cross early enough. Now, what he did, he put Bruno onto the right, who is not good at really taking off players, but his first touch is really great and is quick at really putting in that cross. Obviously, when you look at the second goal, it was as a result of what the manager really went in through to give us as options. Bruno off the wide, Sancho passes into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes uses his right outside boot to go with that back post pass. It finds Rashford. Rashford does a cutback into the mouth of the goal. It finds Freddie unmarked, and Freddie taps it into the back of the net. The easiest goal I've seen teams score this time around, because it was just a matter of Fred standing there and the ball hitting on him and going to the back of the net. You get? That was a masterclass change by Erik ten Hag that really worked out, because he went ahead and sat down with Van der Gaal and really said, there is something we are not getting in. It's crosses. It's crosses. First and foremost, in the first half, if at all you remember, when Casemiro went in for this early cross, it resulted into our best chance of the game. And this is when Weghorst went in for this effort. Let me show you this effort I'm talking about. In the first half, that was our best chance of the first half. Yet Nottingham had registered two good chances that were saved. One was saved by the player, Tom Heaton, the goalkeeper, and then the other one was blocked by their own player, known as Dennis. So that was the best chance that we got in the game. But you know why it came in through? Casemiro went in for an early cross. It found Weghorst. Weghorst headed that ball, and that ball hit the post. So the post denied us to get our first goal as far as the first half was concerned. This was supposed to go in. Let me show you how it really failed to go in. Casemiro crosses this ball to find Weghorst. Weghorst goes with a header. Obviously, the bottom post denies us that. Look at the goalkeeper. He was far away. And this is what you're supposed to be doing to get this game of football done and dusted. Not even in this game, but in all games you're still going to be playing, because Weghorst is a box striker. That's it. If you want to get the best out of him, get in crosses early enough. We've been trying to put in crosses, but not early enough. Alejandro Garnacho doing a lot. You get? Trying to take off players, yet an early cross would have been a surprise to the defenders. So we were supposed to surprise them. And the only time we surprised them, Weghorst went in for this effort, and see where the ball goes. Hits this bottom post. obviously, it comes back to play. But Weghorst had really given us a lead in the 45th minute. So after Ten Hag knowing that this is what they're supposed to be doing and bringing an early cross, he sends Bruno onto the right wing, Sancho into the central midfield as a central attack midfielder, then Rashford wide and Martial leading the line. So today was really a very good game of football displayed by Manchester United. I can even remember that I saw Nottingham playing for 3 minutes without getting a touch onto that ball. In the first half, we put close to very many touches for 3 minutes, and Nottingham couldn't come close to our ball. That's it. So it shows you how good we are going on to master lots of things. I've seen people talking of how United is not really reaching the levels that Ten Hag wants them to play. If I told you watch that first half, I think Ten Hag has gone ahead to silence you that everything is coming in slowly by slowly, and we're going to go ahead and really get ourselves into the winning ways as a team of Manchester United. So as things stand, United is through to the final. We are going to be playing Newcastle at Wembley. That's it. When did we last play final? It was in 2021 in Poland. We are beaten by Villarreal. But when did we last play at Wembley? Oh my God. I remember we last played at Wembley when Mourinho won us that trophy. I think, was it 2017, 2018? I think it was 2018. 2018? I think it was 2018 when we won the Carabao Cup and we beat Southampton by 3-2. I think it was 2017. Not so? Not so. I think it was 2017 when we won the Carabao Cup and beat Southampton by 3-2. I remember Zidane scoring a free kick and a header, and I think it Paul Ebile Pogba. We scored 3-2, and obviously we saw ourselves into that position of really winning and winning and winning and winning. So kudos to every player that played part today. Martial returning back from injury, getting himself onto the score sheet. If at all you saw how he scored that goal, it shows you that he's unselfish. He went in for an assisting effort to find Rashford. The defender tried to block it, and it laid onto the left foot of Martial, and Martial went in for a bottom effort, and obviously it went the back of the net to make it 1-0. Then later, Sancho, Bruno, Rashford connection, leading into a player called Freddy to score his second consecutive goal. By the way, I think it's the third. Is it the third? I remember Weghorst, Rashford, Bruno at Nottingham last midweek. Oh, 2 consecutive goals. I remember very well now. He scored against Reading over the weekend, and today he has scored a second goal. So it shows you that, however much Fred was not all that impactful, and we missed Ericsson, by the way. We missed Ericsson, that's it. But I believe we put up a very good performance that we never needed to go all in and really give all ourselves out, because most of you are going to come out and really complain about the way we played, but we never needed anything in this game because we were at home. We are leading by 3-0. We are a team that keeps clean sheets. We knew that Casemiro was shielding the back four. Lisandro Martinez and Varane were playing very well. Luke Shaw looked a little bit of sloppy because I don't been playing ever since the game of Arsenal. He has been off, so he looked a little bit sloppy, but he was solid defensively. Bissaka was solid defensively. So Ten Hag knew that let's go all out. It was like a picnic. Go out, try to pass around, knock around the ball, win the game of football, win the second balls. Don't allow threats onto our goal, and obviously we are going to get through. Another positive, we've kept a clean sheet. We've kept a clean sheet, and I believe we've kept our 16th clean sheet of the season, and we've equaled the best 2 teams in Europe that have conceded least goals and kept clean sheets. United has now kept 16 clean sheets. It's level with Barcelona and Newcastle. It shows you how strong this central defense of United is, and how each and every time we are really great when these players are really playing together, especially Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane. Their game reading is out of this world, and they've kept us going and 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 going. But let's talk about the moment Sancho came on through. He has been away. The manager brings him on, excited. Old Trafford screams Jordan Sancho, 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 Sancho. And obviously we had a very beautiful game. So Sancho is back, Martial is back, and which other player? Rashford. Rashford for him has been around, but the other 2 have been away. But the most worrying bit was that of Sancho. But Sancho is back, and he looked really sharp. That's what you want to see about Sancho. He looked really sharp. Very, very, very sharp. The manager resting Casemiro. Casemiro played 76 minutes, 14 minutes rested. Freddie also rested, meaning that he's preparing for the game of Crystal Palace on Saturday. Remember, it's going to be played at 18 hours, depending on when you're watching in from. Convert that, and we'll be here bringing you the match preview and everything. So United has really gone ahead to do the masterclass, but there is a little bit of worry of us not having Ericsson, because our creativity is always limited every time we are not having Ericsson on the field of play. You looked at that entire United team when Freddie went forward always, he couldn't find out a splitive pass. That's it. It was not until Sancho came on through, because Sancho is good at that. He got that ball in the midfield and passed it well. You get? Bruno, you know his limitations. He's a very good player, but I believe he always operates best when he is like a free role player, playing a free role. You get everywhere. He goes to the right, left, very busy player. But when it comes to really dictating play and really showing calmness in the game of football, I think he's not that kind of guy. That's when Sancho comes in through, we dictate play, composure in the midfield, passes are really interchanged very well. You saw Casemiro, Martial, Rashford, Sancho doing that pass interchange very, very, very more often. So things really looked great every time we really had on these good players. But let me talk about the referee this time around. I believe this is the worst referee I've seen. Fouls were intended to injure our players, and that's how Ericsson got an injury in the game of Reading. The referee never was just looking on, and Carroll was not even given a yellow card for the offense that really saw Ericsson walk off the field of play. You get? Again today, I saw these Nottingham Forest players deliberately going in for our players. Going in for our players. You remember in the first half, towards the end of the first half, Varane was passing that ball. This player of Nottingham couldn't even reach the ball. He went in for Varane's ankle. The referee just blew the whistle and never even showed him a yellow card. Did he show him a yellow card? I think he showed him a yellow card. But these were so much because for us, we are protective because we knew that we are already the final. We just needed to compose ourselves and really find ourselves in the winning position. Obviously, guess what happened? These players started to commit fouls on us. After those fouls that were really uncalled for, and the referee never even blew a whistle. Let's talk about the penalties. Garnacho in the first half. Because it's not the only foul that is not punishable in the box is when you use your shoulder to push a player. Shoulder to shoulder is unpunishable. But if at all you raise your arm towards the player and push him when he's really going where the ball is, that's a foul. That penalty was not given. The other obvious penalty was the one when Weghorst pressed very well, took the ball off the defender, and the defender kicked Weghorst in the 18 yards box area. And guess what? Guess what? The referee never came in through and really said it's a penalty. VAR never went in to check for it. But shamelessly, they are checking in for a possible red card for Alejandro Garnacho between him and Johnson, the bust-out that really took place. So it shows you how ill and inconsistent VAR is. I believe it's a good initiative to have VAR in the game of football. But if at all it's inconsistent, then we are not going to be enjoying this game of football. We need more, and we need to call in for much more in this game of football because we are fans. We invest money. We invest time to watch. So they should get to know that every time VAR is inconsistent, it really needs to be called out. And the referees sometimes are really shit. Even if we are 3 goals up, does it really deny you to get us a penalty that we deserve as Manchester United? We deserve 2 penalties today. Okay, get that of Alejandro Garnacho out of the way. What of that of Weghorst? What of that of Weghorst? It was a penalty. It was a penalty. Blood day robbery it was. Broad day robbery it was. Not until Martial comes in through scores and Freddie. And trust me, if we don't score those 2 goals, that penalty of Weghorst would have been on every United fan's lip. It would have been there. It would have been there because we had a chance to kill off that game early enough. Referee said no. So it shows you how ugly he was on the day. And in the player ratings, I'm going to give him a rating that is even, I don't know, 3-2-1 doesn't even deserve to get anything because those are obvious fouls that you're supposed to go on and call for. Now, talking about missing Eriksson in this game of football, it's really something that we should discuss about. And you've seen the creativity of us in the final third really lacking. But obviously, this man appeared at Old Trafford, and there he is. Deadline day signing of Manchester United. That is Marcel Sabitzer watching the game at Old Trafford. This is the guy. He is the guy at Old Trafford, going to take part into his first training session with Manchester United tomorrow at Carrington. And this is the solution to the Eriksson is absence. And I believe you guys are really going to enjoy this guy because he's just one of the kind. Very good player that you guys are really going to love. This is John Mata in here for you and his other entourage with Sabitzer. So I felt like we got a very good signing. You know, before we scored, I thought that we are just a Sabitzer, all and Eriksson away in this game of football to really win it. That's it. You know, a moment of brilliance was really required. You saw what Casemiro did in the first goal. Passes in Martial. Martial commits himself, dribbles to the defenders, does a pass to Rashford. Defender tries to block it, deflects back to Martial. Martial hits in the back of the net. Then Bruno and Sancho, moment of brilliance. Bruno using his outer right boot to go in for a far post effort. It finds Rashford. Rashford does a cutback to find Freddie in the face of goal. And obviously, just put that ball in the back of the net. It shows you how good the team really looked like today. But that brilliance, that spark is going to be brought onto the pitch by this guy. This guy, Marcel Sabitzer, one of the best I've seen. And very many people are really underrating this guy. But you guys, wait and see him on the field of play. That's when you're going to get to know that we've gotten in a player that is here for stake or that is here for keeps at Manchester United. So guys, smash the like button. We are having 100 people watching in and only 15 people have smashed the like button. Continue to smash the like button. Continue to smash it like no other. Before I come into your comments, let me throw you into these stats and know how we've played today because it has been really a very, very, very calm game for United. They came here to really get us to where we're supposed to be. And obviously, we've reached there. And trust me, we are happy with the result that has really gone ahead to be produced by the players of Manchester United. Straight into the stats of the day. 90 minutes played. Manchester United had 13 shots. Nottingham had 5. 6 shots on target by Manchester United, 3 by Nottingham. I think we had some good shots on target. 6 out of 13 on target. Great. 74% ball possession. Erik ten Hag will be impressed in a situation where we never had nothing to fight for. And Nottingham looked like they are really going hard for us, but we really kept possession a lot. 26% ball possession by Nottingham. 616 passes complete by Manchester United. That means at least we knocked around 300 passes on average per half. Great stuff. Now passes 213 by Nottingham, almost times 3 the passes they put together are the passes put together as United. 87% passing accuracy for Manchester United, then 58% passing accuracy for Nottingham. 11 fouls committed by United, 11 fouls committed by Nottingham. 2 yellow cards to Manchester United. I think one went to Freddie Rodriguez and the other went to, is it Bruno Fernandes? Then 1 yellow card to Nottingham Forest. 0 red cards to both sides. 1 offside to Manchester United. None for Nottingham. 5 corners for Manchester United and 1 corner for a side known as Nottingham Forest. So we are fired into the final by the 5-goal aggregate that we got in both of those games. And let's get into what you guys are really saying about this game of football because you are too important. I start off with Nicholas Kenya. I can't sleep without hearing from you, sir. Nicholas Kathenya, live from Kenya. Thank you for watching in through. I think you've now got served, not so. Then we are having Asimwe Hillary. What about M? Who is he? Maguire? No need to talk about him. Asimwe Hillary. I also can't sleep without tapping on you. All right. Thank you very much for tapping in, Asimwe Hillary. Then Mr. Fanny. The final is 26th, but I think we have Brentford on 26th. Yeah, it's going to be forwarded. That's it. It's going to be forwarded. It's going to be forwarded, and we'll play it on another day. It's going to be extended. The fixture has to be checked. Abdul Salam Yiga, big up David. We appreciate the work you offer. Keep it up, brother. Thank you very much, Yiga, for watching into Nantume Fatuma, United on fire. Obviously on fire. 12 games unbeaten at Old Trafford. 12 clean sheets straight. Great stuff by Erik ten Hag. What other fortress would you talk about if not Old Trafford in the era of Erik ten Hag? Then Osangi, Wilbrod, great game. Obviously, it was really a very great game. And Onyayit Silva, Rokani, what a great game today. I have liked it. They played one touch, which is great for me. Yeah, one touch football is really quick passing, and that kills off the game early enough. It kills off the game early enough because that one touch kills all cuts off close to 2 or 3 players. And obviously, the player that is running the advanced position of the pitch really helps you do the needful. And the pressing of United was really good because we pressed well in those spaces. We fought for the second balls. Everything was all there for United to win. That's it. I'm really excited, though worried about Newcastle on finals. No reason to worry. No reason to worry. The only reason I will worry if at all be having very many injuries. But if at all be having a full squad present, Newcastle is going to be beaten. We are going to really take it down. That's it. Ten Hag is not an easy nut to crack, you guys. Yeah. Can you compare Newcastle to us? When they came to Old Trafford, it was because Rashford and Freddie never utilized their chances. That's it. But if they had, they are going to fall on our sword. Now we are going to Wembley, a 90,000 seater. Oh, guys, remind me on that day who will be the winner. We are going to win. We are going to win. That's it. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I have my reasons why I believe you're going to beat Newcastle. No reason to worry because the experience of players we have and who know what winning is all about are really many. De Gea, Rafael Varane, Casemiro, Sabitzer, you guys. We're having lots of winners on that field of play. Sancho from Borussia Dortmund was a winner. You get? So, Anthony is a winner. Lisandro Martinez is a winner. So, I see no way they are coming in at Wembley and they're surviving us. I saw them play against Southampton. They struggled. So, Onyayit Silva, I have a blame today to Rashford. He didn't run, and when he gets the ball, he's selfish. Yeah. Bit of Rashford, but I believe Martial is showing him what's supposed to be doing because Martial gets that ball, knocks it around, and involves all his other players. But Rashford feels like he wants to take on players, something I don't really see him doing if at all there is no space or acres of space ahead of him. He only survives and really thrives into that move of really taking on players when he's having yards of space ahead of him. That's it. So that's why Ten Hag tells you that when Martial is on the field of play, we play better. You saw when Martial came in through and was leading the focal point, you saw what happened. Our attacks were really converging into the goal area of Nottingham Forest, and it shows you the beauty that Martial brings to a team. That's it. He goes deep in the midfield. Look at the first goal we score, gets that ball, collects it, runs into space, runs and covers that space, reduces the space, leaves the defenders with no option, and obviously we score that first goal because of the good run he makes. So it shows you that Rashford should also learn from that. Jadon Sancho is so good with ball. That's it. He's so good with the ball. You've seen him, and thank God he's back. Anast Kagbo, good work good work, bro. I am watching in from Dubai, YouTube all the way for you. Thanks, bro. All right, thank you very much for watching in. Thank you very much for watching in through. Then Joseph say they will check the amount of goals in the final against Newcastle. That's it. I believe we had committed ourselves to a full gear out of the third gear. Not even the third gear, second gear. We'd have hit them 5, but we played in the first gear because we needed to reserve ourselves. That's it. And reservation means not committing a lot. Greetings from Ghana. Thomas Donko, thank you for watching in. Then Thomas Donko is telling me we will go to Wembley and lift the trophy. I'm 100% sure about it. We lift the trophy because of the winning mentality that our players are really holding. My man of the match is Casemiro. Thank you, Onyayit Silva. I'm going to really tell you mine in the player ratings that video is coming next after this. Wow, United, Barista David, thank you for watching in. Then today, I'm not impressed about Garnacho at all. I think he had some cameos, but the decision making of Garnacho should improve. But I don't want to slate him a lot and castigate him a lot because he's young. You know, a player like Garnacho at his age, he's still learning. If Rashford does it, I blame him. If Martial does it, Sancho, I blame him. But Garnacho is still young. He's still learning. So I don't have any reason to blame that guy. Let him rest and obviously prepare for the next game against Crystal Palace. And I think the coming in of Sancho might reduce his playing time at Manchester United because now Rashford will be starting, Martial starting, Sancho is back, Anthony. So looks like he's going to be having limited playing game time for Manchester United. Then I'm having a yes, CJ agree. Wow, good results. And I'm not scared of Newcastle with Casemiro available. That's it. That's it. And Sabitzer is coming in through. And the good thing is that with 3-4 games to the final for us to play, I believe we would have really gotten a very good integration of Casemiro and Sabitzer. Their cohesion needs to form up in those games. When it forms up, Newcastle will be up for a very, very, very hard game against United at Wembley. Then I'm having Nantume Fatuma. My Casemiro is available in Newcastle. No need to get scared anymore. Even if you got a red card, it would have served in the games of the Premier League. And obviously in the finale, he would have played like Bruno Guimaraes. He got a red card yesterday, but obviously he is really part of this. Bruno Fernandes, man of the match for Adebare or Payemi. That's it. Then Carole Moses Pasco. Let's wait on 26th Wembley. We will do it. Obviously, I know you're going to do it because no one is going to stop us because we are lit by the best of the best. That is Erik ten Hag. And the players are really in the mood. And they're all thinking about winning the trophy at Wembley. Solomon Keyes. Hello, please update me about Rashford's transfer news. Rashford is going nowhere, and Ten Hag is pushing hard to see to it that he puts pen to paper on the new contract. Left with close to 18 months on his contract, so he's going to renew another contract with Manchester United. That's it. But he's really going to stay at the club. Yiga Abdusalam, for sure, the referee deserves 0 out of 10. I think he was against our progress. I think because we were 3 goals ahead, he felt like no need to give you a penalty, but when a penalty is a penalty, give it. When a foul is nasty, give a yellow card. Flash it. Send off the player off the pitch. That's it. Ogonanya Godwin will easily defeat Newcastle. I don't think it's going to be an easy defeat. Newcastle is going to come up and put up a fight and a battle, but I believe we'll overcome it. That's it. However much they put their bodies on the line, we'll go ahead and really surpass them, according to what I really feel in me. Then, Carole Moses Pasco, today I have watched the game here at Matuga, Kampala. Thank you for watching in Matuga, Kampala. Thank you for watching in. All right, great. Thank you. Yiga Abdusalam. I have a strong feeling that we shall lift EFL trophy next season, God willing. Yeah. This season, if we had more players at the club, we would have been in the title race still now. Even though we would have lost to Arsenal, we wouldn't have lost to Crystal Palace. We would have gone and won those points. That's it. If at all we had a very good squad, we wouldn't have left Sociedad on Thursday and lost to Aston Villa on Sunday away. We wouldn't. Not at all. So I believe lots of things were really to be talked about this game of football. And I believe winning the EFL trophy next season is really going to be part of Erik ten Hag's agenda because he would have been given the players he wants at the club of Manchester United. Up Man United. OG Emmanuel, thank you for watching in. Then Mr. Funny One, Sancho should remain a calm. He played better as an attacking midfielder. Yeah, I think Ten Hag is thinking about it because he believes Sancho is a quality player. He deserves enough playing time. And Ten Hag doesn't want to see off Anthony. You get? So he needs to really put Sancho somewhere where he's going to act very well. And I believe the central attack midfield area is really one of those that Sancho is thriving in at. And you saw him play there. Not for the very first time at Borussia Dortmund. That was one of the positions he used to play in a lot. And obviously, he went ahead to really help the team of Manchester United. Now, before we sign out, another save coming in from Tom Heaton. He pulled out 2 serious saves. This came in the first half. Johnson goes past Casemiro, he cuts inside, goes for the near post. Tom Heaton saves it. Keeps us at 1, keeps us at 0-0. That was first half. Second half, after us scoring, I think, 2 goals, Danilo busts into space, directs a hard shot to Heaton. Heaton stretches with his left hand and fists it away into play. That's it. So it was really a very good performance by Tom Heaton. Not a regular in the Manchester United goal, but obviously each and every time he's called upon, he shows up and really does the name. That is Tom Heaton for you. And I believe the player is going to get a very huge rating from me because he saved us twice on shots that were close, but he was really, really, really very important in keeping those clean sheets for Manchester United. So, guys, thank you very much for watching in through. I'm having Paul, OKK, United will stand. All right, thank you very much for watching in through. And this is Rock and David. And I think, guys, we've had enough. Not so. Let me prepare for the player ratings. Thank you for watching in. Smash the like button. I sign out for now. See you later. Thank you, everyone, for watching in. Paul OKK, Mr. Funny, OG Emmanuel, Yiga Abdusalam, Kalule Pasco, Godwin, Solomon Keys, Odebare Opeyemi, Nantuma Fatuma, ISCJ Agri, Thomas Donko, Onyeit Silva, Joseph Sesay, Ernest Kagbo, Stewart Goud, Onyeit Silva, Asimwe Hillary, Wamani Sam. Thank you guys for watching in through. Nicholas TVKE, thank you for watching in. I sign out for now, guys. See you later in the player ratings as the game of football really goes. But remember, we are into the first finale under the era of Eric Ten Hag. Congratulations to Eric Ten Hag and the management team of Manchester United. For the players, I'll congratulate them when we are really into the finale, when we've really lifted that trophy. If we don't win, if we don't lift that trophy, no reason of congratulating all those players, because that is what we call dropping standards. For the manager, he has done his job. First season into the finale of the Carabao Cup. People talk of how easy the draws were, but trust me, if it's your day, it's your day. Even if you meet Chelsea, Newcastle, Man City in your way, you beat them and knock them out. So I believe we are having a very good manager, and those really throwing in complaints that we've been playing small teams. No team has survived. No team has survived at Old Trafford. Man City has been beaten. Arsenal has been beaten. Liverpool was beaten. Spurs was beaten. So even if you had all of those teams, I know this was our fate. The destiny was in our favor to really thrive, and we are into the final. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly. I sign out for now. See you later, my lovely mates. Bye-bye.